What's up everybody? Happy April Fool's Day. I have a very special video for you today. I'm going to be showing off some of my favorite bases that I have built here in the game. So without further ado, let's dive straight in, shall we? Okay, so the first base that I'm going to show off to you guys is right here at the floating islands, and I'm going to go ahead and apologize in advance because I'm not sure what exactly happened with this save, but as you can see over there on the left side, there's a little bit of a white block. I'm not sure what's causing that. It's probably one of my mods, but just bear with me. It is in this save file, it's not in any others. So, that being out of the way, let's check out the base. So it's not on the island itself, it's actually right down here. It is a floating islands base. Yeah, so let me give you a tour of the outside first. Excuse me. So I have this glass walkway back here, just so you can come around and enjoy the, ambience of what's going on underneath this floating island. As you saw just a while ago, some of the rocks do fall down onto it, but it's fine. It doesn't impact the base whatsoever. And of course, you can have a great visual of the ancient floaters down here. Now over here I have a couple of other towers. I'll show you the inside of that here in a little bit, but the main attraction is the flora and fauna. So as you can see, I have a whole bunch of fauna that I have brought over here with me. I have bred in my containment units or hatched like I have with the rabbit rays. Cool thing about the rabbit ray though is that they continue to breed after you leave them out here. As you can see, there's an egg right there, which is pretty cool. So, the fauna out of the way, check out the flora. Now, you will notice some unique flora out here, like anchor pod, or this Lost River crab claw, or the amoeba. That's from a decorations mod, just as a heads up. It comes with a, I think it's a seeds fabricator. Let me double check which one it is. Actually, it'll be easier if I take a look at Habitat Builder. Where is it? There it is. Yeah, Seeds Fabricator. Okay, sorry about that. Anyway, that comes with the decorations mod, and you can plant and create a whole bunch of unique new seeds. All right, so the rest of my the flora is over here on this side. I have the craftable ones that I need all over here, and I do have some additional creep vines strewn about for some additional ambience and light at night. All right, so got my my Cyclops. I got my Cyclops right there, but let's take a look inside. Now I'm gonna take you this way first, right next to the Keep Calm poster. This is the storage, fabrication, and alien containment areas over here. So our first stop is right here. This is the fabrication area. You can see a whole bunch of the other mods that I've showcased in the FCS video. If you're interested, please check it out. They are fantastic mods, highly recommend them, and the FCS team is phenomenal. Great group of people. So this is general fabrication right over here, along with battery chargers. Upstairs is storage. As you can see, I'm using, and we have a visitor. Nice. So internal fauna is right over here, along with all of my storage. That's all that's over here. To the left, this is to the alien containment. And this is where I'm growing food, and I have a lone crash fish. I have a lone crash fish currently. I didn't get a second one because I'm still debating on if I actually want to start breeding those things and releasing them outside. So personal quarters is this way, and this takes you through that nice little walkway that I showed you guys just a while ago. And then over here to the left is the personal quarters. So not anything overly special in here. I kind of set it up, decorated a little bit. I do have this really nice picture of the sparse reef that I took that I like a lot. And some of the more rare fish in the game, along with the ever so important and adorable hoverfish. Now the moon pool area is right here. This is of course the central part of my base. It almost always is as soon as you drop off, or dock I should say. Auto sort locker is right there, so I can just dump anything that I've brought in and it'll auto sort to the lockers I had up there. And I have this resource monitor as well, so if I need to grab something and go, I can just grab it. Pretty handy. This way is the reactor room, and I have some other goodies in here as well, but it's behind a bulkhead because you can never be too careful with nuclear technology. My nuclear reactor is right here. I've got a trash can along with this picture that you guys might recognize. I've used it several times, mostly because I love this picture. I am very proud of it. Additional power and storage right over here, and then upstairs is some additional areas, some additional mods. I have another resource monitor here, mostly because I have this shipping container right here. So if I need to ship something to another base, or if I ship something to this base, this is where I do that. And then of course right behind me I have a quantum teleporter that'll teleport me to the other bases that I have in this save. However, those are mainly just outposts that I use for resource mining, so I won't be showing you guys those, but I have some other ones that I want to show you. So let's hop on over to those. All right, so we are here in the bulb zone. This is by far one of my more recent bases. I've kind of had a couple of the other ones for a little bit, but I made this one recently and I really like this one. So let me show this one off to you. First, I'm gonna go, well, if I can get up the stairs, I'm gonna go outside. Now this is a fairly large base. This is what it looks like. Yeah, I have a lot going on over here. So let's take a look on the outside first. So as you can see, I did breed and release some stalkers. They did grab some scrap metal, which is fantastic because that means they are farming their own teeth right next to me. I love it. Along with that, I have my craftable flora right over here on this side. And then not much else on this side, just some additional rabbit rays that I brought over and the rest of the base. So I'm going to come over here. I do have the two separate moon pools for the sea moth and the prawn. So as you see, I have this observatory set up right here, and I have the other one on the other side, mainly because this is a fantastic area just to relax and enjoy the views of this biome. Okay, so in here I don't have the signs up that I had in the floating island base, which is fine. That's partially because I completely forgot, but also because I just decided to go without them in this one. But this is the main fabrication area. As you can see, I have places for me to recharge my batteries. I have additional storage for food over here. Underneath, as you might recognize from earlier, I have all of my storage in here, and I also have the nuclear reactor as well. So that's for these two floors. Go up another one. This is the personal quarters right in here. Fairly straightforward, nothing overly unique about this one. It's mainly a place just to unwind and relax. And of course, whenever I wake up, I need a cup of coffee and some water, along with a snack, because I am a very hungry boy. So on this side, you have the other observatory right next to this super big bulbouche. Shout out to my homies in my personal Discord server. You guys will love that reference. So let's go ahead and head down this way through this tunnel. Over here on the left is the prawn moon pool, as you can set up with limited flora, and it has the storage right there for my tools and equipment, and then one of the resource monitors as well. Over here in the middle, I have the scanner room. So this is kind of unique. I don't see a lot of people doing this. They usually have their scanner room off to one side and usually have like a window or a hatch on the other side. But I wanted to put it right here in the middle. And of course, you can see there's a lot of really great stuff to find right over here in this biome. Over here is the sea moth moon pool. Fairly straightforward, very similar to the prawn one. So let's go check out the rest of the base. This is where all the cool stuff is happening over here. So we come up over here, looking out this window, you can see the base that I just walked through with you. Now, all of these different towers all have their own bioreactors, and they all have their own alien containment as well. I have a whole bunch of different fauna that I am farming in this base. So all of the smaller edible and tiny fishies are in these first two. Come over here to the middle. This is the most important one. This has my rabbit race. And then over here, they get a little bit bigger. a little more unique. You have the spicy boys from down in the lava zone, the magma ring and the red eye, and then you have the sand shark and the crab snakes. Over here, I have the stalkers. So you might notice that I am missing a few, and that is by design. First of all, I don't like bone sharks. I think they're complete assholes. Same thing with the crab squids. Not really a fan of them. And am I missing one more? Yeah, the ampials. I didn't breed those because I actually have them in this biome, so I didn't really see much of a point for it. So this is my bulb zone base. Hope you guys like this one. I was very, very proud of it. Spent some time on this one. So that's enough boasting and bragging about my own work. Let's check out the next base. All right, so you can see by the anchor pods that we are in the Grand Reef. This is by far my favorite biome. It used to be the jelly shroom caves, but in the last month or so, I have really grown to appreciate the Grand Reef. It has so much to offer. It's very diverse, and it's dangerous, which I like as well. So I have this observatory right here overlooking the Sea Treader's Path. They come right by here, so I can just relax and watch them pass by, or I can just hop right out and start farming shale that they kick up as well. I have a hatch right here for easy access, and then I have another observatory on this side where I can just sit, relax, enjoy the scenery of the rest of the biome in this area, which this is a fantastic location. Love this location in the Grand Reef. And you can also see the rest of my base, which is down there. Now, before I go downstairs, I'm going to come out here and show you what I have set up. This is my most recent base, so I don't have everything completely finished, but I did want to showcase it because I was very proud of it. So, as you can see, I have 3 floors to it. The top tier is up here with the observatory. This one is a scanner room, this tower, along with a moon pool on the far side. And down here, I have another moon pool and 2 towers. Outside, I have 3 different tiers for flora. I am planning on filling all of those with a whole bunch of different flora that you can get in the game, along with some from that decorations mod that I mentioned earlier at the floating island base. Speaking of the floating island, it is very close as well. It's pretty much right above us. You can't see it right now because I'm a little too deep, but you go up just a little bit, you'll be able to see it. All right, so back inside. Come down this massive hallway that you saw. This is my primary moon pool, and this is where I keep my prawn suit, because right down here I have this little platform, so I can catch it right here in case I don't want to go straight into the deep Grand Reef. However, I am right next to a couple of other shelves right here, so it is fairly easy for me to get right back up with the prawn. So let's take a look inside. Let's go this way first. So right over here, this is primarily the research area, and if you can't hear that hum over my loud voice, the reactor is right here, and this is where I have it. Ignore the 0 out of 2500. I did build this in creative, so I will be replicating this base in a future survival playthrough. Not sure if I'm going to be putting that on YouTube or Twitch, but we'll see what happens. The future holds many surprises. So let's come right back over here to this tower. So as you can see, I have water, I have food storage, more water, my FCS fabricator for those mods, and then over here I have additional storage along with the mod station, fabrication. Upstairs, this is my additional personal quarters. Again, not completely finished. I did decorate it a little bit, so it has the foundation of personal quarters in here. This little hallway right here leads back up to the ladder that goes to the observatories along with the moon pool. So let's double back and come this way to this ladder. And as you can see, I have my fully upgraded scanner room right here. It has a ridiculous range on it, and I have a whole lot of stuff that I could choose from right around here as well. Almost everything that I need to build a base is right here in this general area, which is fantastic. Very, very convenient. So down this way, and we hang a right, This will come to the bioreactor along with the alien containment. This 2 floors high. Now, again, I don't have anything in here yet because this is in creative, so I didn't technically need it, but I am definitely going to be replicating this base in a survival stream at some point. Right over here is my sea moth moon pool, and this one is also right above a Deep Grand Reef base. Right over here, or excuse me, entrance, I should say, not a base. And then down here, I have additional thermal plants right next to these thermal geysers. Now, why did I put them down here and not at some other ones? I will show you. You don't have to worry about the warpers because I will be cured, so it's not a big deal. Now, there are some thermal geysers right over here. However, I did not build next to these for one main reason. And that main reason is right over here. I'm surprised that we can't see him yet. Where are you? He's being shy. Day cheat. Where is he? Well, this is awkward. So there is usually a ghost leviathan hanging out right here. He is very close to these thermal vents, and that is why I did not use those. I am perfectly okay with having my base very close to him, but I didn't want to stretch too far. Just in case I needed to go back over there, I didn't want to risk, you know, attracting him to me or my base. All right, so that is number 3. As I said, I absolutely love this biome. I highly recommend you guys check it out. Scope out an area that you want to build in. If you are interested in this specific area, I can give you directions to it. So without further ado, let's check out the last base that I want to show you guys. All right, so apologies. I'm going to have the same white block in the top left part of the screen. Please just ignore it. I will move on. So I've got Jarvis, my black and gold Cyclops, right here next to the quarantine enforcement platform. And no, my base is not right below me, but part of it is, and as you can see, it comes right up here. And this is my pride and joy, my mountain island beach base. A lot of really cool stuff going on over here. Let's start on the base itself. And is that a sunset? I think that's a sunset. Yeah, let's go ahead and fix that. There we go. I don't want to lose sunlight while I'm showing this off to you guys. All right, so edible fauna and everything else all over here. I lined it up, so if I just need a quick snack, marble melons are right there. If I need something a little bit more, I've got the rest of it over here as well. Over here, I have 2 entrances inside the base. Let's take this one.
Welcome aboard, Captain.
Oh, well, thank you. I appreciate it. All right, I've got a whole bunch of Reggies right here, and that's for 2 reasons. One is because my bioreactor right up there, Reggies are fantastic for the bioreactor. It is actually the number 2 thing that you could put into it as far as total power output. Oculus are better, but I wanted Reggies also because of the reason number 2, which is they give you the best food yield in the game. If I'm not mistaken, it's plus 44. All right, so let's come over here. I am right in between the 2 moon pools. This one has the prawn suit. Fairly straightforward, fairly basic. I don't spend a whole lot of time in here, so it's not that big of a deal. Over here is, and I don't have my lockers set up right now, so you're going to have to forgive me for that. So over here is the sea moth moon pool on this side. Again, fairly straightforward. And then over here, from the alien containment side, right in here was the fabrication and the storage area. Like I said, I don't have my lockers set up currently, but this is where I would have them typically. Modification stations here in the middle. Little snack right there if I need it, along with a trash can if I need to dispose of anything like a extra scanner if I don't feel like recharging it. Down here, I have my quantum teleporter, along with additional food storage over here. The Altera shipping mod is right there. So I have everything handy. I don't have a water filtration machine in this base for 2 reasons. 1, because I wanted to have all of this above water. And 2, because I have this right here and I have a ton of bulbo trees available right next to me as well. So I don't really need a water filtration machine in this base. So let's go ahead and check out this next portion. Now this is the living quarters. As you can see, I wanted this kind of, what's the name for it? Minimalist? That's the word I'm looking for. Fairly minimalist, just keep it nice and simple. Lots of windows to take in the views, which is absolutely beautiful on this island. And of course, got a bench right there to relax. And if you can hear that hum, my nuclear reactor is right below me. But as you can see, I don't have a ladder going to it because I don't really need to access it. I don't have anything else down there except for the nuclear reactor. Over here, I have 2 observatories. I have one right here, so I can check out this side of the island along with see the sunset, along with any potential eclipses that might happen on this side as well. Over here, I have this one, mostly so I can study the quarantine enforcement platform, keep an eye out on Jarvis, along with check out the endless ocean, because who doesn't like a beautiful ocean view? So let's dive down right in here. So over here, way down deep, as you can see, I have this bulkhead right here because I wanted to make sure that if anything happens to this down here, it doesn't jump up to the rest of my base. Now, of course, that is purely for the sake of roleplay. My scanner room is right here, fully upgraded, of course, and as you can see, it has the entire mountain island and diving into the floating islands right over here, along with a portion of the mountain biome. Quite a bit that I can see over here in this area, including the Reaper Leviathan. This one actually picks up Mabel on the far side. I will leave this on for a little bit. There it is. Yeah, she's right over there. So it picks up Mabel on the far side of the island. If I ever want to see if she is creeping on me, I can just turn that on and see where she's at. Now down here, one last thing to show you. I do have this last FCS mod hanging out down here. This is the Deep Driller, and this thing will pull resources from the ground in this biome, which is extremely handy. That means I don't have to do as much hunting for resources if I need to. So like I said, this one is my pride and joy. I am very proud of this base. I did include a lot of screenshots of it in my Reddit post a while back. So if you're interested in seeing those screenshots, I can show you. But yeah, this is my Mountain Island beach base. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Short and sweet video. I hope you guys enjoyed it. Enjoy the rest of your April Fool's Day. Stay safe out there. We know that epidemic is going around. And I will catch you guys next time. Be sure to check out my Twitch streams as well. I have been streaming quite a bit recently. Be sure you hop over to Twitch and check me out. And I will see you guys in the next video. Take care.